Hello, my dear lovely learner. Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm here to discuss about is grammar important to learn this language. So my answer for this question would be 50% yes and 50% no. Why I'm saying it, I will explain you step by step. Let's just divide that question into two parts, and I'm gonna start with 50% no. So why I'm saying that grammar is not important to learn this language, because whenever you have that notion that you need to learn this grammar first before speaking, you always be puzzled, you always feel paralyzed, you always feel double state of mind, because grammar is a very complex part. So you need to understand the natural process to learn this language. But what is the natural process? Let me just give you the example. No, I'm not going to give you the example of that how did we learn this Hindi language. I'm going to give you the example of native speaker kids. How did they learn English language? They are very fluent and they have very good command over English. So have you ever felt that they learned grammar first before speaking? So of course your answer would be no. And you always say that, ma'am, they have a conducive environment, they blessed, they born country like UK and US. But my dear learner, let me just open your eyes here. You are also blessed that you are born in technology era, right? So why don't you take a deep dive in that ocean? YouTube and the social media is like a platter for you, right? Everything is there, the sources and resources. In spite of that, if you're not taking the advantage of that sources and resources, then you would not be able to create your own environment, and you would not be able to take a deep dive in natural process, that actually known as natural process, right? And the second thing is that we are a human being. We always want to portray ourselves a perfect person, although we always keep saying that nobody is perfect in this world. But somewhere in heart, we have that hidden feeling that we want to be a very sophisticated person, and in this language, right? So what do we do that time? Whenever a person is asking a question to you, we always think first and then translate it. Then the third step is, you try to rectify your mistake in your mind, and after that you deliver it. In between you take a lot of pauses, right? While you are thinking, while you are delivering, the nervousness, the hesitation reflect on your face, and you, instead of portraying yourself a sophisticated person, you portray yourself underconfident person. So don't ever lose your confidence, because once you have dropped your confidence, you always consider to be a defeated person, right? So instead of portray yourself a sophisticated person, go with your mistake, flaunt your mistake, because mistake make you one step ahead in this language. Let me just give you one more example here. We always very concerned about our kids education. Why? Because we always emphasize that they should go for the practical knowledge. We want actually holistic development of our kids. So you need to understand that, instead of going to get the theoretical part in terms of grammar of English, you need to go for the practical part. And what is the practical part? The practical part is speaking skill. So understand this: the more you will speak, the more you will do the practical knowledge, the more you will indulge yourself into the practical knowledge, the more you will portray yourself an eloquent speaker, a captivating speaker. So my dear learner, if you want and if you have that desire to be exception, and if you want to keep yourself apart from the crowd, then I would say it is a bare minimum efforts. You need to put 200 efforts. Let's just start the answer by saying 50% yes. Why I'm saying that grammar is important to learn this language? Let's just divide this language into two parts. The first one is a casual, another one is formal one. When it's come to the casual one, means we are talking to our friends and using a simple words, that time we need not to prove ourselves to anyone. But when it's come to the formal one, that time we need to prove ourselves and the person who's sitting in front of us that we are a captivating speaker. Let me just give you an example here. When you step into the corporate life and when you face the interview, that time you need to be very focused, need to be very attentive towards your vocabs, your sentences, because that time you need to prove yourself and to the interviewer also that you are incredible in this language using your language skill, right? Because language is not all about that casual language. Language is a composition of idiom, phrases, vocabs, different words, sentences, all of these things, right? And one more thing I would like to give you here example of my own. Whenever I get the notification from my family members that someone's patient is coming to my home, that time I always take a pause and think that what should I cook, something special, and how do I prove myself best in my cooking skills, so that they shower their love and blessing towards my cooking skill. So that is the difference, the skill between the skill and the casual thing. So all in all, I would like to convey here, and I would like to give an advice here. If you are insisting that you want to learn grammar first, so I would recommend you to go with the simple present, simple past, simple future and modals, right? Don't go with the complex part. If you want to learn this language and if you want to mastery over on this subject, then you need to go with the intense part of the grammar, right? So go with the natural process, because natural process always navigate you and always empower you to one step ahead in this language. And the second thing is that when you choose a natural process to learn this language, the grammatical mistake and vocabs, sentence structure, idiom, phrases, advanced word, everything is covered by the natural process. At the end of this session, I would say, if you pay less you get peanut, if you pay more you will get diamond. So I hope and hoping that you will pay more so that you will get diamond in this journey. That's all for the session, and till then, goodbye. Do take care of yourself and keep the momentum of your learning. Bye bye.